I was an engineer for 9 years until one day I was given the job offer that was completely different. I took a leap of faith, and today I'm negotiating environmental policies on a global level. My name is Hazri Hassan. I'm the Director of International Policy. I've been with the ministry for 32 years. When I think of how I got here, it still feels unbelievable. My team and I represent Singapore in the areas of environmental and sustainability. We advance or safeguard our interests in the world stage. We also provide strategic direction in terms of our relations with other countries and the region. We are not here in the world by ourselves. It's not like we can put a dome over Singapore. Whatever happens out there is also impacting us. I started off as an engineer. I was in charge of solid waste management. After that, I did some engineering work in terms of maintaining our infrastructure. After 9 years in the ministry, I was approached to be involved in the international policy department. At first I was hesitant, but I thought maybe I should give it a try. It sounds very interesting and challenging. The work that we do is very interesting. We travel almost every month. That was before COVID. Attending meeting overseas is not a simple thing. Sometimes the meeting gets stretched through the night and sometimes even to the next day. We still have to build rapport with our friends overseas, and we still have to advance our interests in the world stage. How we behave and how we project ourselves is important in the sense that it gives you an image of what Singapore is. There's a lot of stress in the work, but it does come with unique experiences. Dining with kings in royal palaces. The first one was when I was leading a climate change delegation to Morocco. And the second when I was part of President's state visit to Norway. One of the highlights of my experience is when I was part of the delegation with President Halima to Saudi Arabia. We met with the king. He granted us access to the Kaaba in Mecca. Never in my wildest dream do I expect to have this kind of privilege when I took on the role. The job has not changed much over the years. With improvements in communications and technology, it's very much easier now to reach out to our counterparts. There's this global enthusiasm on sustainability, which makes the job much easier because we need to interact more with our counterparts. Singapore has a lot to offer actually. Our water management strategy is of quite a key interest to many countries. So it's our move towards net zero and our zero waste master plan. Our Singapore Green Plan 2030 is also being studied by other countries. What makes Singapore work is that our agencies are good in collaboration and in coordinating with one another. And this is proof that our approach towards resolving sustainability challenges can work. What it requires is just collaboration and collective coordination. In terms of areas that we can learn from other countries, I would say is recycling. There are many countries out there like Japan, Korea, Europe. They have civic consciousness being inbuilt in their citizens. We have a lot to learn from other countries. I think by working together, we can move forward in a harmonious way. If you asked me 30 years ago, I would never imagine I would be doing this. Even though there have been many tough times, I try to find the silver lining in everything and remember what I'm fighting for. It gives me a sense of pride to represent Singapore on the world stage, rubbing shoulders with world leaders, doing things that I would never have dreamed of. I would say that it's a privilege to be in this position.